Hello everyone, it's that Catholic Gamer Dude putting up a vlog just to inform everyone of what's going on around here. First and foremost, surgery update. For those who have not been following, my son had a surgery on his spine about 2 weeks ago. Everything went great. For those who do know and who have been praying for him, thank you so much. Everything went smoothly. In fact, the only thing that was kind of really a hiccup was the recovery point when, after the surgery, he had a bit of irritation in his throat because they had to do intubation. And, obviously the lungs were fine. He was getting enough oxygen. The only real problem was that he had a bit of irritation, so it was causing an involuntary, heaving spasm, like kids get when they cry a lot, and it wasn't subsiding. So it ended up having to give him a couple of steroids to kind of calm that down. So it wasn't about until 2 a.m. when he could finally fall asleep, the poor little guy. But after that, he went off to dreamland, woke up the next day, and other than the fact that he was sore and had to be on his back, everything went great. In fact, everything went so well that I had intended to put up a vlog earlier in the week if it weren't for the fact that he gave us a bit of a scare last Tuesday. Apparently, he caught a bug or something like that, and his fever spiked to 104, and my wife and I thought, well, maybe, just to be safe, let's bring him to the emergency room because post-surgery infection is always a concern, even though it had been almost 2 weeks since the surgery, and, basically, they confirmed what we said. It'd be a little unusual for him to have it that far out, but we totally made the right call bringing him in. So that's that. Turns out he was fine. They run blood labs and all that other stuff, so he was fine. And the next day, you never know he had a fever. So kids, right? Yeesh. So that's that. That's all for the surgery update. He's fine now. You never know he actually have a surgery. So yeah. That's all there is to say on the matter. He has a follow-up. Oh, that's right. He has a follow-up Monday, actually, which will be pretty much when this video goes live. So, but we expect everything to be fine, and then that'll be pretty much it. And then maybe we'll have an MRI about 3 months out, just to make sure that everything is healing up nicely and that there aren't any other changes. And that's pretty much it. So that's all for that. So the other part of this is to kind of give a heads up that I will be putting together a Patreon page for this channel. Now, the purpose of this is basically not so much to kind of gather donations or set up rewards or anything like that, but basically provide you guys with a means to help contribute to the channel if you desire. I'm not going to hide anything behind paywalls or anything like that, or slow down content or, provide insane rewards or anything like that trying to milk this thing. This is entirely, at the moment, going to be based entirely for, to allow people who really like this channel and who want to contribute to it in some way, or just show their appreciation in some fashion. The whole purpose of this vlog is really just to be as open and transparent as I can be about it. And so here's what I basically envision the donations being used for. So basically, the way I intend to use the funds is to improve things to help me produce better videos. Right now, the equipment level is amateur hour. And, I have a pretty decent microphone, but it's still in the, excuse me, hobbyist level of recording equipment. Everything is makeshift, so, and the thing is that because this is a passion project, the only funds that are thrown at it are the ones that I can contribute out of my own pocket. So if I'm throwing money at audio equipment, I'm not spending money on games, which is my hobby. So, it just would provide a way for other people to kind of help, improve the equipment on the channel, and also for things like, possibly buying AAA games closer to release, because if I can put out a review within the time frame of the release window, which is about 8 weeks or so, it's a known fact that people will stumble upon your YouTube video of that much more quickly and raise your profile if you're talking about games as they've gone live. So it would be very beneficial to the channel, but on the other hand, AAA games are $60 a pop, so I can't afford that on a regular basis. So that's what that is. And so it just be a way of being able to contribute to the channel in a way that kind of eases a bit of the burden and just gives me more resources to work with to kind of make this channel even better. Now, having said all that, there is the uncomfortable reality that I may end up having to, use those funds to pay for family expenses. As I just discussed, my son just had surgery, right? So now I want to be very clear about this, is that my daytime job does enough to provide for the family. This isn't a please donate to the channel or else we'll be thrown out on the street kind of situation. This is purely for the hope, anyway, is to help to improve the channel. But having said that, emergencies come up, budget shortfalls, the way that the economy is the way it is, you never know. And it would be remiss of me if I had that money, based on what if I get enough of money to actually contribute to the channel in a substantial manner, but, kept those funds segregated off. I mean, that would just be irresponsible of me. So it's entirely possible that something may come up from time to time, and those funds may go to just family expenses, and that's just the reality of it. And again, I don't necessarily feel bad about that, but I want to be as open and as transparent as possible. And I will do my best to kind of report how those funds are being used, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's unreasonable to say that they'd be up to my discretion. So I just want to be clear about that to people. And again, like I said, this vlog is about as being as open and honest, as transparent as possible as far as what the purpose of this Patreon is. It's really just like the modern day tip jar. It's just a way for people to contribute to the channel. And if this channel does get rolling beyond the very loyal fan base that is here at the moment, then we may start talking about expanding the Patreon, start adding rewards or things like that, just little things to show appreciation to people. But for right now, it really is just a quick and easy way for people to donate to my work if they want to. And that's really all that it's going to be there for. And that is pretty much it. If anyone is wondering, it's going to go live. I'm not entirely sure when. I'm putting it together right now, and they recommend putting together like an intro video and then a thank you video or something like that. So I'm putting the work into that right now. So I don't have a specific date, but when it does go live, I'm going to put it as part of like a quick intro on one of my videos. It may go up with the next one, which is due a week from Monday. But if I don't get it done, then it probably will be done by the next video 2 weeks after that. So keep an eye out for that if you are interested. Is there anything else? Oh, right. For those who are wondering what what would be a good amount to contribute, I would say roughly around maybe $1 or $2 per video. There's a way in the Patreon interface to cap your maximum donation. I probably will only put together 1 or 2 videos per month, and those are just the discussion videos. Anything like vlogs or anything like that will not be posted as part of paid content. This will go purely to discussion videos. So I want to be absolutely clear about that, and I'll explain all that a little bit more on the Patreon page itself when that finally goes live. But again, just to keep reiterating over and over again, this vlog is entirely for you guys so that you know what the Patreon is for and what to expect and what its true intentions. And I just want to be as open as I can possibly be about it. And so if anyone is thinking of contributing, thank you very much. To all those who will not, no pressure. Feel free to continue to enjoy the content. And that will be pretty much it. Nothing else is going to change. And it's just a way, it seems like a lot of YouTubers are going to that now because YouTube ad revenue just sucks. I was looking at what I've earned, and over the past, it's been almost a year since I started this channel, I think. And I have to go back and take a look at that, see how long I've been at this. I've made all of about $8. it's YouTube revenue is awful. Let's Plays is because everybody does Let's Plays is because it's easier to generate a 40-minute video than it is to generate 8 minutes of quality. That's not to say that there are certain, all Let's Plays are horrible. There are some that are really good. I enjoy watching Let's Plays immensely, but that's just where YouTube is right now. And it just stinks. And so that's why Patreon is becoming so popular. It's pretty much an exact fit for what I'm trying to accomplish. And there you go. So again, thank you very much to everyone out there. And thank you again for praying for my son, who's doing a whole lot better. He's been driving us nuts, as I said before. And hopefully we'll just keep on rolling with this channel, and hopefully this will just keep on growing like we have. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.